A special thank you to each of our subscribers who make this channel possible. Here's today's story. The Supreme Court is gearing up for a pivotal day as it hears arguments in a landmark case that could redefine the landscape of transgender rights in America. This case, United States versus Skrmetti, marks just the second significant transgender rights case to come before the High Court, and it revolves around a controversial Tennessee law that prohibits gender-affirming care for minors. The implications of this case are vast, potentially affecting similar laws in at least 25 other states that have enacted bans on gender transition treatments for adolescents. The Tennessee law, known as Senate Bill 1, was passed in March 2023 and has since sparked intense legal battles. Advocates for transgender rights argue that the law violates the Equal Protection Clause of the 14th Amendment, while the state defends its legislation by claiming it does not discriminate based on gender. The case has attracted national attention, with the American Civil Liberties Union, ACLU, stepping in to represent the parents of 3 transgender minors and a Memphis doctor specializing in transgender care. Joining the petitioners is the Biden administration, which has intervened under a federal law that allows for such actions in cases deemed of general public importance. As the justices deliberate, they will consider whether the law's restrictions on medical treatments intended to support minors in their gender identity constitute a violation of constitutional rights. The petitioners argue that the law's focus on age and gender conformity creates a discriminatory environment for transgender youth, while the state asserts that the law is simply regulating medical procedures. The oral arguments are set to be heard by a panel that includes U.S. Solicitor General Elizabeth Prelogar and ACLU attorney Chase Strangeau, the latter being the first openly transgender individual to argue before the Supreme Court. The stakes are high, as the outcome could set a precedent affecting not only Tennessee, but also the broader national conversation on transgender rights and healthcare access. As the justices weigh the arguments, the nation watches closely, aware that their decision will resonate far beyond the courtroom. The ruling, expected in the coming months, could either uphold the Tennessee law, further entrenching restrictions on transgender healthcare, or strike it down, paving the way for greater access to gender-affirming care for minors across the country. In the backdrop of this case is a growing national debate about transgender rights, with increasing legislative activity aimed at regulating or banning gender-affirming treatments in various states. Advocates for transgender rights are hopeful that the Supreme Court will recognize the importance of protecting the rights of transgender minors, while opponents of such care argue for parental and state authority in medical decisions. As the arguments unfold, the justices are faced with a critical decision that could shape the future of transgender healthcare in America. With the political landscape shifting and the potential for changes in congressional control, the implications of this case extend beyond the courtroom, highlighting the ongoing struggle for equality and recognition for transgender individuals in the United States. That's all for this story. We upload videos every day covering many different subjects, so hit that subscribe button to stay informed. Thanks for watching.